Having issues keeping this thing running. I can go in there, bump the key, it fires right up, idle's okay, but it almost has like that surging, like, anyways. I've messed with the distributor, the ignition timing, and a little bit with the carburetor. Made a little bit of progress, but still nowhere near where I need to be. As soon as I put it in gear, it acts like it wants to die till I give it a little bit of throttle. The fuel pump in it's brand new. The fuel filter in it's brand new. We've rebuilt the carb. I've made some adjustments on it. I'm not familiar with any of these as far as these Isuzu motors, or this is a Nikkei carburetor. I don't really know hardly anything about that. So it's a learning process for me. The car sounds good. Idle's nice, doesn't smoke, no noises, nothing like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm working on now is making sure this motor is top dead center and not out of time or had jump time or whatever. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm getting ready to check the compression, or not the compression, sorry, the top dead center on the compression stroke. I've already pulled this out, which is hot because I've been messing with the motor this morning. So these are brand new. Kind of get some hints there on what's going on. Not horrible bad, but it is a little gunky for no more than I've ran it. So definitely got something going on. Just need to figure out what exactly. If that has a bolt or if it's pressed on. Yeah, there is a bolt. So I just don't know if I have room to even get a socket on that or not. I really can't wait to get this thing going. We bought this car for $350. And all I've done to it really, other than a rebuild kit, just basic, you know, like I said, the spark plugs and just stupid stuff like that. We bought a fuel pump for it. Just little things really. I mean, I've not done anything to it other than the wheels and tires. The wheels and tires were about 3 times as much as what I paid for the car. So some rats had got to some wiring back here, which actually was the like power to the ignition and all that stuff. So I just made a little connection there, a little wire, and she fired right up. Okay, hold up. All right, so we are on the compression stroke. Again. Again. Okay. Dang. Oh no, I think we lost it. I think it went back down. All right, again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I don't know if I have a socket big enough to fit on this thing down here. Come on, dude. Let's see here. Oh, that actually fits. I need a short. Okay, so it looks like a 15/16, but I've got to have a shorter. All right, guys, I have retrieved a 15/16 from a Pops. Now let's see if we can get this thing going. Apparently, it's just a little too touchy. That or Mel has a heavy hand. If I can get that on there, that would be fantastic. Without stripping it, of course. Now, you want to do me a favor? And all I need you to do is just crank into. Right? Yep. Go ahead. Yeah, there'll be times where it gets a little bit tougher than normal. Okay, right there. Okay. So it's just a quick, basic way. All you're doing is sticking a screwdriver or something in there. And on the compression stroke, like I explained earlier, it's obviously compression coming out. Um, keep this in there, and once it comes up and stops and starts going back down, then you kind of want to reverse it and bring it back to where it's topped out. So that's top dead center on the compression stroke. So now we're at TDC. I'm going to see if I can see a mark. Oh, is that it? Maybe. I think that is it, but it is off for sure. Yep, that's definitely it. So they say 6 degrees of timing is where we want to be, and this is just outside of that. Make sure that we are pointing at number one, which I believe this is number one here. Follow that. Oh, they're showing this one to be number one. So our when I take this cap off, I don't know, can you guys see? So when I take this cap off, I want the button, the rotor button, to be pointing at this one right here. That's number one. We'll see if that's the case. Assuming I can get it off there. Oh, there we go. All right. And it is not pointing. Huh? So this is number one. If you guys can see, it's pointing this direction, which is pretty close to number one. It's not really, I mean, I guess that's, let me see here. Yeah. So everything I think seems to be in time. Yeah, that's right on number one. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it just looked weird from here. That's how they have it, but yeah, so it's just a little bit past, so, but it is pointing in that general direction. Before you start your timing, you gotta take your little vacuum advance off. Dang, that was on there tight. And then that's how you get your initial timing. So always gonna put this little doodad right here. Boop, boop. That's gonna go on your number one plug or wire. Okay. Then obviously your ground and your positive is gonna go to your ground and your positive on your battery. So what I'm gonna have Mel do is fire this up, and I'm gonna see if I can see where the timing's at. The thing is, oh yeah, let me see that. I don't need it for this necessarily. I just want to see where these marks are. Because like I said, it says 6 degrees. I'm trying to see where 6 is at on here. Let me get you guys in here for a little closer look so you can see what I'm looking at. So you can see the marks down there, the little tab that the light's shining on. All right, sorry guys, my phone's acting weird. It was showing that it was recording when my little button wasn't recording. Get you guys zoomed back out here. All right, do you care to start it, Mel? And let's just see if we can see something. Start it, yep. My light's not even flashing. There we go. Flashing something now. Oops. Didn't like that. See if it'll start, babe. Give it. All right, go ahead. All right, shut it off. So weird. I don't feel like it needs to go back that much. All right, it probably won't start, but go ahead and try that. Oh, okay. Woo. Yeah. So let me go back here. All right, go ahead. All right, try it again. Don't gas it. Let me see. All right, try it again. Try that. Oh dang, my freaking camera fell over. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Man. All right, go ahead and try that again. Okay, now it was squirting there. It's kind of weird. All right, try that, babe. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So weird. All right, go ahead. No, well, once. Okay. I'll work the throttle. Hmm. Fire it up again. Good. Okay. All right. Try it again. Do me a favor. All I want you to do, just put it in gear. You don't have to go anywhere. I just want you to put it in gear. Reverse, preferably. Okay, you can put it back in. See, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know enough about all this crap to know why as soon as it's going in gear, it's dying. I know there's a simple reason behind it because I've dealt with this before, but it's been a long, long time. But I will figure it out. All right, guys. So, been messing with the carburetor, trying to get it running. It's been fighting me. It's been fighting me. I've been tuning and twisting this and twisting that, and anyways, just it idle okay, but it's like kind of every once in a while it'll be smooth and almost like it's got bad gas. But the gas I put in it was fresh 7 or 8 months ago. So I'm draining this because look how look at that. Almost looks like tea. I think that's my issue. Or at least part of it. I did find some vacuum leaks. But I didn't find the vacuum leaks till after I thought about the fuel. So we're gonna pull this out, put fresh fuel in, and then see if we can get to start running better. Maybe even go with a little high octane just to clean out the lines and everything else. So we'll let you know if that worked and get a proper tune on it. Getting itchy out here. All right, so we're back. Got some 91 octane trying to get poured into this. This little flap right here kind of, it's as high as it'll go, which I'm sure is fine, you know, just for a regular pump, but you're trying to use a 5-gallon jug, kind of gets in the way a little bit. So anyways, gonna fill this thing up with 91, like I said earlier, just to, not a little 4-cylinder needs this, but just to kind of clear everything out. I'm gonna pull the plugs too and make sure those aren't all nasty, and if they are, I'm going to clean them up a little bit. They are new plugs, which I think I showed you guys earlier, but I'm sure running all that nasty fuel probably did not help that at all. So get everything cleaned up like we should, and that way we can have a proper, you know, tune or carb adjustment or whatever you want to call it, and hopefully get this thing running smooth, because I'm really looking forward to driving it. We've got it registered and all that, so I'd like to actually get it out on the highway. Now we're gonna come around here, we're gonna just turn it on to get the fuel pumping. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. So let's come over here to the carb. I don't want this bowl fill. Oh yeah, that's quick, it's already full. Okay, now let's go ahead and start this. I'd left the key on the other day, forgot all about it, so it killed the battery. I just wanted to make sure that, for one, I had enough juice to start it, and to make sure that we would be able to get this going. So it's right on the fuel line. Turn that off. So that's looking good. I think that float's set good. So let me pull these. Probably because these are still hooked up. Hold on. I'll pull the spark plugs and we'll look at them, see what they look like. All right, guys, so here they are. If it'll focus. There we go. This was the number 4. It's the worst one of them. But the other 3, ooh, excuse me. The other 3 all look pretty much the same. They're all kind of burning the same way, so probably not too bad as far as that goes, but I'm going to clean them up, stick them back in, see what we can do. All right, so just got these cleaned up a little bit. Just used some sandpaper, and then after I hit it with some sandpaper, all I did was spray it with some like carb cleaner or something, so just kind of help out. They're not perfect. Obviously new would be better, but for what we're trying to do here, that's going to be fine. It's not like we're racing this thing yet anyways. Oh, what's up? All right, let's get this put back in and see if we can get this thing to idle without stuttering. Oh. All right, so here we are. You guys are probably wondering, well, you must have fixed it because you just went to that huge mud puddle. No. It's not running like it should at all. It's revving high at idle. I put it in gear. If I'm giving it throttle, it's okay, but as soon as I let off, it wants to die. I know nothing about a Nicky carburetor. I mean, it just has a couple of adjustable screws on it, but there are a couple of screws that are adjustable that have a weird, it's not like a Phillips or a flathead. I don't even, it's not a hex head. I'm not sure what it is. I think that's just to adjust the throttle. I think that's what it looks like. But anyway, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to try and get Corey out here later from Muscle and Cars. I know you guys haven't seen a lot from him here lately, but he's going to start posting more. He's getting pretty excited about it, so he's just kind of been waiting for something worth shooting, in his words. So anyway, so that's where we're going to leave it for now. I've, you know, not that there's much knowledge up here when it comes to carburetors or really anything else, but I've done everything I know to do, and it's acting just like it was on that old nasty fuel. Even after cleaning up the spark plugs, it's still just acting just like it was. So I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm gonna let it sit on the trickle charger overnight since I killed the battery earlier, and That way I don't have to keep using my jump box. But anyways, guys, once we get this thing running primo, you will know about it, because I'm really excited about this car. There's more I want to do to it, but if it isn't running, there's really not much point in doing anything else. So that's where we're gonna leave it. If you guys do have an old junker sitting around in your yard or family's yard or something, pull it out, fix the brakes, get it running. You know, whatever you need to do, put some old tires on there as long as it holds air, and start driving and start getting motivated about it. That's where it all starts, you know. Work on it as you go. But anyway, like to see these old cars out on the road getting something done. So that's it for now, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Oh yeah.